We definitely got to get a handle on this, and especially as women, we go through a lot. We get raped. A lot of women out there have been raped more than once. A lot of people take chances and take the chance again, and be assaulted again. And it's crazy because, it's either that or you spend your life by yourself, or, because you just don't want to meet nobody. So
I mean, to meet somebody, you gotta let go of the fear. You get what I mean? You have to let go of fear. But at the same time, I would say to anybody, do what's comfortable for you. But my suggestion is, don't be so fond of the internet. Only because it's so much catfishing out here.
Right.
It's so much, it's all an illusion. It's all an illusion. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm going to need my queens and my kings not to be out there and be desperate. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Be patient. You are who you are. The person you supposed to be with is going to find you. It's just when you actually meet that person in live and live in color, how is it for you? Because a lot of people receive different things differently. Some people don't know how to respond to somebody in person, or they're more so attracted to the online thing.
Right. That's, or because you can fit that into your time frame. You could do that during the hours that you're able to do it. Versus, going out and trying to hope that somebody else that's compatible with you is going to be in that vicinity too.
That's, to me, that's the chance of going out, and sometimes I think going out not expecting to be anyone, to me,
right,
is like,
how many days you gonna go out? It's like, what if you don't have a capability of going out, and your life just ain't set up like that, but you single. You know what I'm saying?
I can dig
so
it.
how do you date?
I believe if it's something that needs to be done, or you get what I mean, that's on the verge of that person wanting that particular something, they will figure out. You get what I mean? And I'll say, to me, my opinion again, stop with the social media. Because to me, that's taking a hell of a chance. Versus, like I said, meeting someone in person and feeling their vibe out. You get what I mean? Actually being able to listen to that person, not just something they're typing on the screen.
Yeah.
Listen and hear this person.
But we coming up snatched up that way too, though. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, and you're
it's
absolutely
the chance
right.
that we take. So either way it go, we gotta just take a chance.
You gotta take a chance. But to me, that online shit is
deadly,
man.
Deadly.
Man,
and it's not funny, but it's just so many people that's on there surfing that are predators, that are looking for people that's going, you know what I'm saying?
And the person who's genuinely looking for someone, that person knows exactly what to look for. You get what I mean? And they prey on that.
Yeah.
So that's the chance that men, and women are taking.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm not going to just leave it on, men being just the predators.
Yeah.
Women be out there, predator shit too.
Women, I mean, look at the girl that just went to jail for setting a guy up, and she's like a YouTuber or something. She met him online, and she set him up. I think he was like a Tesla inventor or something like that, or some type of something. But I ain't really read too much on the story, but I know that she lured him online, and she wasn't. He wasn't the only one she did like that. But I know she was like a YouTuber or something like that, and young girl. But men fall a victim a lot to online, predators as well. And
Definitely.
as far as, and they get, a lot of shit
lured
happens to
in.
them. Yeah.
On
get
some
robbed
thinking it's a
and
whole woman
killed,
and it's not even a woman.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yep. Yep. They thinking they meeting up with a woman, but they not.
It's a whole different ball game when they get there.
Yeah.
And they don't realize it to the last minute.
Right. And then all you know is, a young man or two young men found dead in the house. Like, for what? Nobody knows. Airbnb. You know?
You could have used somebody else's profile to ran it, so you can never find out who this particular person was.
I'm just saying a lot of shit happens when we put ourselves out there to the
that's
world. You know?
Right.
Like you say, it's different when you just in this place and it's just the people around you that you have to watch versus you putting yourself out there online and, it's the world is looking at you.
Completely different ball game.
You got every predator in the neighborhood can see your dot.
Could be watching you. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you have no idea.
And you in there shaking your ass and twerking on the camera and shit. And they looking through the windows waiting.
You don't even know. It could be your next door neighbor.
And that's what's scary to me, like for these women that's out there putting their body on the camera like that.
That second chance.
They should be
every day.
They should be afraid.
They don't even know.
And then what they don't understand is
that's how you get stalkers.
Society will look at them different if somebody did assault him in that way, because they'll be looking at like, well, look how you carry yourself. We always the number one. When if something happens to us where we're raped or anything, we're the first to blame ourselves, right?
Right.
And even the media or, the citizens or the court, everybody is going to blame you for it first and how you carried yourself and what did you do to provoke this situation.
Right.
And they always do that even though, it shouldn't matter like what I did. I don't care if I had my tongue out and was shaking my ass at the same time. Like, that didn't mean that, you had the right to assault me.
Right, just because I like to dress a certain way don't mean I'm that way.
Right, but the credibility
that's not the society we live in.
Yes.
You get what I mean? That's not where, we don't live in a society where it's an open-minded thing, Well, maybe that's just how she likes to dress. You get what I mean? Just like the gothic, they got the eyeliner, all the black, like, the fuck. But no one looks at it as like, that's just them. That's
right.
just how they like to dress. You get what I mean? Just because you like a little cheek out, don't mean she a hooker.
Right.
She just like to show skin. Or whatever the case may be with her.
Right.
She's comfortable in the skin she's in.
Exactly.
So it doesn't mean that, she's on the level that some would think she hooking, prostituting.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Escorting, whatever the case may be. So I feel that. I just feel like now, just in the modern days we got going on now, I feel it's better for people to meet definitely now, again, in person. Cause
Right.
I'm not much on big shows, far as just the Real Housewives, and I just feel like no, I can't watch it. I just can't.
Yeah.
But there's been times I've actually caught the Catfish show, and it's like, wow.
Mhm. In real life. And that's just the shit they caught. Just imagine what's really going on.
What's really going out here? You know what I mean? Beyond what they're catching.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So that's why I say I just feel it's better to meet a person in person. And even though you can get bamboozled
Right.
meeting somebody in person, but I feel it's better because you can still vibe with the energy. Like you can, you know what I mean? It's
Right.
still something you can peep because
Yeah.
you see this person visually. So as they're talking to you, you see their body movements. You know what I mean? Whether they're looking in your face when they're talking to you. You get what I mean? There's a whole lot of, there's a different level to being with someone in person versus on a computer.
Right. Because I think I can tell faster in person if I'm into a person. But, like, at the same time, I think that online, like, when you get into genuinely know a person and it's outside of the physical and more mental, if it's really, the person they
But
say
it can
they are.
still be that in
Right.
real life.
Right.
You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So my thing is, when you're in person, you can analyze a motherfucker. If that's the level you're on.
Right.
But some are so engulfed in just trying to find true love.
Mm-hmm.
Forget the fuck you supposed to be analyzing.
Well, even if you meet a person online or in person, you still have to pay attention to those signs.
All of the above.
Yeah, because if that person is showing
But
signs
again,
and qualities that...
Online, they can hide more better, babe.
Right.
They can hide and
Yeah.
maneuver
Yeah.
more better online.
Yes.
Because they on that keyboard.
Yeah.
They can smooth
It's
it
like
over
writing
so
it
much
down
beautiful.
on paper.
A motherfucker trying to lie to you. If they're not good at lying, and then 9 times out of 10, they said there's certain little things you can look at a person and tell that they're lying to you.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, that could be wrong. Again, like I said, there's so many different,
Well, you can't tell me you got shot 5 times in the head. I mean,
right.
that's impossible.
And
Like,
and
you know what I'm
still
saying?
living. Like, yeah, stop playing.
So
But I'm
it's
saying,
like
for somebody to be able to look you in your face, you get what I mean? And
right.
trying to convince you versus being
Played with online.
online, typing some shit up.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm saying. So I'm still always go old school. If you're going to take a chance, do it old school.
Right. And I think that's why, I've been single for, 6 years now? Because it's like, no, because I have no social media. So, that chance is no. And only way I have on meeting somebody is just really on the whim. So, But, like I said, you have to be in the mind frame and ready to meet somebody anyway. And, I still got shit that I'm trying to hash out in my own mind with my own heart, before I meet somebody anyway. So, but it's a lot of people out there that, is trying to meet somebody and, they are putting themselves out there. And, a lot of them are taking chances every day. On different people. And, just the more you put yourself out there, the more, the more chance you have of somebody doing something to you. So you definitely have to be careful when you're doing, when you're doing shit like that. You can't be so quick to meet people. Take a picture or a license plate, send it to somebody.
Right.
Shit like that to just.
I be on that shit too. When my daughter say, hey, I'm going on a date.
Right.
Take a picture of that nigga's license plate. This ain't a game. That's how
Right.
I feel. This is not a game.
Mm-hmm.